What's going on, guys? Coach Newt back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels. Anytime is always appreciated because you can be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. And it's another wild one. You already know it's about a man on trial. He's being charged for killing his wife's lover. And so let's check it out.
A branded man charged with killing his wife's lover will go to trial next month, but it's not soon enough, according to his attorney. Our Eric Waxler is outside the Hillsborough County Courthouse with the unusual details in this case. Good afternoon, Eric.
Good afternoon. Ralph Wald's attorney says his client is a war hero and not a flight risk. That's why he thinks he should be out on bond. But at the least, he wants this trial to take place as soon as possible.
He got the right to a speedy and fair trial. But we all know it don't happen like that all the time. But anyway, man, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, decision making, and obviously your wife got a lover, so you not her lover, man, and you caught her with somebody, so you're supposed to really take it for what it is, man. Get up out of there, bro. You know, it is what it is at that point. It's really not worth going to jail over, for real, though. There's too many women out here for that, man. You know, it don't matter how long you've been with her, how good she look, how good the coochie is, none of that stuff, man. And somebody shows you who they are, and you believe them.
Ralph Wald remains in jail, and his attorney, Joe Episcopo, says the frail Vietnam veteran deserves better.
We have demanded speedy trial because they would not grant a war hero entitled to wear the Silver Star a bond.
It don't matter, you know, what kind of awards he won, you know what I'm saying, when he was in the war. Because he's on trial for killing somebody, man, and it's not legal in the civilian world. You might have been able to kill somebody when you was overseas fighting for the country or whatever, but then when you come back, bro, the rules are different, man. So they really don't care. And it's not surprising that he didn't get any bond because he wasn't thinking. You know, his judgment was cloudy. He was thinking with his emotion. He seen somebody, you know, talk with his wife. Shit, and he lost it, man. He didn't keep his composure, and this is an example of what happens when you don't keep your composure, man. In any situation, when you think with your emotions and you act with your emotions, then 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be a good reaction.
Authorities say Wald shot and killed Walter Conley in March after catching Conley having sex with Wald's 41-year-old wife in the couple's Brandon living room. But Wald claims he thought his wife was being sexually assaulted.
Man, you could say that, but it's probably not really that believable because, you know, it was probably your first time. Well, it had to be, man. You caught him in there. He wasn't no intruder, man. Ain't nobody just gonna, you know, your wife let him in. She probably didn't know you was coming home when you did. And if she did, then she really didn't care. And she was showing you what was up at, you know, then and there. And anytime, like I said, somebody shows you who they are, man, you definitely should believe them, bro. And focus on yourself at that point, no matter like how hard it is, or even if you think like life is gonna be over or something, it's really not. Like after you make that decision to take somebody's life, then you can end up throwing your life away, which is what happened here. So you just gotta be mindful of what's going on around you, man, and the situations that you end up in and how you handle those situations.
East actually used his wife as a human shield when he saw the weapon. Wald.
Because he was bogus. He didn't really care about her. He was just getting his rocks off. And they was both bogus, though, the wife and the dude. He really was bogus for using her as a shield. He wasn't quick enough, man, because he got dude.
And Joanna Flores had been married less than 5 months at the time of the shooting. She was not hurt. And in a strange twist, Flores herself was arrested just before the wedding for taking a shot at Conley, who was her former roommate. That case was later dropped.
There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on in this case, man. Even though they dropped that. But, 5 months in, man, you should have got up out of there, man. You could have definitely found somebody else, man, or, moved on with your life. 5 months ain't nothing. I don't know. We don't know how long they was together, how long, he knew her or whatever, but, man, you just been married to a chick for 5 months. That's, you shouldn't even really be tweaking if that happened. It was a dude I did a video about. He was married for 2 weeks, came home, saw his wife in bed with a couple, and he didn't react like that. So that just goes to show everybody is different, and you don't know how people are going to react. You don't know their mental and what they're thinking. So, it's just best not to lie to people and try to cheat and get over it, because, you don't want to end up in this kind of situation, because you don't know, what's going to happen when, somebody's in love and you betray them.
And why the state wouldn't be ready. They filed second-degree murder charges. I would assume that they're ready to prove that case.
Meanwhile, Episcopo says Assistant State Attorney Christopher Moody should have never charged Wald with murder.
We're going to fight him on the streets, in the cities, on the beaches, in the courtroom, until I remove every trace of Mr. Moody's infected fingers from my client's file.
Yeah, he trying too. He must be a well-paid lawyer, bro. But at the same time, he's still on trial for murder, though, man. And especially if they got evidence and stuff, and he did it because he was jealous or whatever. But we don't know, man. We'll find out what happens after they had a trial.
Colorful words, to say the least. The defense is also asking the judge that a law student be able to help out the defense as a paralegal. That law student just happens to be Ralph Wald's son. Live outside the Hillsborough County Courthouse, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.
Oh, no, he trying to get his son involved. He's a paralegal. I don't know if they're going to let him do it or not, or what kind of, effect that might have, but it won't, really make a difference in the outcome of the case, even if that is your son fighting for you, depending on the kind of facts and evidence that they have. And, they're already not letting them out, so it's not really looking too good for them as far as, winning this case, man, just based off of what I'm hearing here. So, man, think about those decisions that you make. Said in every video, the decisions you make affect you and everyone around you. It's especially yourself, man, because you don't ever want to put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. He had every chance in the world to get out of that when he walked in and he saw his wife with somebody else. And yeah, people who are in love, he just saw red and he went crazy over that, man. That's, and it's okay to love your wife, but being in love with your wife, man, you'll always, 9 times out of 10, you'll be in your emotions, man, and you'll react crazy and do crazy stuff. And then when you come back to, or, after you black out or something, and it's a whole mess you done got yourself into. So, man, you gotta have a mental awareness, man, spiritual awareness, to be able to walk away from the situation no matter what kind of situation that is, man. So you save yourself. Can't save anybody else until you save yourself first. But anyways, man, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe. if you're digging this kind of content. Anytime is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews. Until next time, I'm out.